What's going on, everybody? It's Will here for Marvelite number 48. And before I introduce who we are, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm predicting that Iron Fist is going to drop in either January or in March. Just getting that out there. So, with me this week, I have my regular Brady Bunch of Luke.
What's going on, guys?
Nick.
This is 47, I think.
Or 47.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like,
It is
man,
47.
you done messed
Dude,
it up.
we're getting serious before this, dude. Before this
Get the fuck out. And we have Michael, a.k.a. FailWill34.
Yo.
All right, then.
Dude, can we talk about how Michael got his rocks on before we started recording? He left his
We
hang
need to
for
we need to be putting all our personal stuff
40
out there,
minutes
all the main
before we
things.
started.
Yeah, maybe on After Dark.
Oh,
Dude,
also, Will, I just heard the F word. You can't say that anymore.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We're not supposed to swear on YouTube anymore.
Isn't that such a weird synchronicity that last episode we were just complaining about that, and then all of a sudden this YouTube controversy pops up?
Clearly, Tony Stark sent a message to YouTube, and YouTube was not happy with the Hybrid Network.
No.
Dude, TMZ was all up in that.
Yeah. But speaking of news articles, we're getting the new Warriors, and rumor has it, Squirrel Girl is to be featured in the new Warriors. So, what do y'all think about that? About Squirrel Girl being in the MCU?
Is it?
It could be Anna Kendrick. Are you ready?
I would like to see that, yeah.
First off, I'm more interested in the new Warriors aspect than I am Squirrel Girl. Let's just leave it at that for now.
You don't want to see her fight Thanos?
Yeah, dude, you don't want to see her take on Thanos in the Thanos comic?
No, it's different continuity.
Oh.
No, it's not.
No.
Not if you believe.
She can cross over.
I would be most excited, I think, for this TV show, not for Squirrel Girl, but for Firestar, actually. Firestar has been a long-time member of the Marvel Universe, and she's been a long-time friend of Peter Parker Spider-Man. So it'd be very interesting also to see Marvel Boy, maybe Sam Alexander Nova, possibly.
Maybe not.
Well, you know what's funny too? Speedball is also a part of the New Warriors, and you guys know that Jed Whedon, the writer and co-producer of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., has strongly hinted at him before in the past of bringing Speedball on. There was some kind of there was some kind of interest in bringing Speedball in at one point. So,
what about Scarlet Spider?
Oh yeah, the Scarlet Spider. No,
Who,
because
Kane?
I don't. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How like are they gonna do Kane? Can they do Kane? Can they do Spider-Man on TV of any kind?
Yeah.
You don't want to see a buzz cut Tom Holland swinging around ABC, just acting all grimdark at 16 years old.
See, that's one thing I was actually discussing this the other night with one of my friends, and he made a really good point. Like, you couldn't just put Scarlet Spider in the TV show because then that would establish Clone Saga has already happened in this universe.
Yeah, man, it happened in that 5 months when Peter Parker first became Spider-Man.
No. It would be a bad idea to look. Let's just say in a world where Sony would even let Marvel do it, which I don't think that they will. I don't think that they would put Kane in there, even if they could. And they might bring some kind of Spider person, Silk maybe, even though she's a really new character. I don't think that they couldn't do Spider-Gwen because that would just be really dumb. Some kind of Spider person, but definitely not Kane. Because if they do Kane, for those of you who don't know, Kane is the clone of Peter Parker.
Well, one of them.
One of the many clones of Peter Parker. Again, they established in Civil War that he had only been Spider-Man for 5 months, and to have Kane in a TV show that early would already mean that Spider-Man has went through the Clone Saga somewhere in the timeline of the MCU. It just wouldn't make any sense. But anyways, I want you guys to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about that.
Nick, what do you
I don't know. Is there a Spider Bargo on that? Does Sony have?
Well, what do you think about Squirrel Girl and the new
Squirrel Girl? I hope she's in the movies, and I hope Anna Kendrick gets a shot because even Edgar Wright campaigned for her too.
I second that.
So
I think that'd be Michael, what do you think?
I mean, she kind of does look like a Squirrel Girl.
Wait, where'd Michael come from? He just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, man, straight out of nowhere.
I know,
out of Canada.
Dude. We totally missed you last episode.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
man.
What were you doing?
I was at a comedy club getting the yucks on.
Getting your yuckle chucks.
That's
But no,
racist.
speaking of
Anyways.
yucks, and you know who would bring the yucks to the MCU? Squirrel Girl. And I think Anna Kendrick, she's pretty funny in what she does in some of the things I've seen her in, and I think she'd be a pretty decent Squirrel Girl, so I give it a go.
I would only be interested in seeing Squirrel Girl if it was done by Anna Kendrick. I know... Who's that one actress that was in Stranger Things? I forget her name, but people are kind of rooting for
Nancy?
her, too.
The character of Nancy?
Yeah, the character who plays Nancy, that actress. And I guess she kind of does look like Squirrel Girl, oddly enough.
You know who could maybe pull her off?
Who?
Mindy Kaling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but would you guys want to see her in the movies though? Like, or
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Are you really Squirrel Girl of all people?
We still have so many other people
If
we want to see.
If we can put Harley Quinn on a Suicide Squad to fight Enchantress, I think Squirrel Girl has a chance against Thanos. Just saying.
Okay.
Comic book movies would never let me down.
If I'm not mistaken, though, weren't the rumors about her coming to TV though, not movies?
Yeah, it's to New Warriors.
Yeah.
Well, we know how Marvel TV works. If she gets on TV, then we're not seeing her in the
confirmed
MCU.
she won't cross over.
Yeah. Well, that's a topic.
I mean, when it comes to things coming straight out of nowhere, like Michael, straight out of nowhere came the news that Legion is apparently back in canon with the Foxverse. So, what do y'all think about that? I know everyone's so excited for Legion on FX, not Atlanta,
all right.
a show that people want to watch.
We're going to do a little segment, and for most of you guys, you know what this segment is. It's
called Luke Loves Fox.
Yes, this is one of my official rants here. But before you go off, and well, I don't know, you can read what the article says if you want. However, I got to say this for a moment. Why Fox? Why do you keep reverting back to it's in continuity when just a couple of months ago you said it's not in continuity? I don't understand. Like, oh, we're gonna do a TV series, and then fans asked, well, is it going to be connected to the current Marvel TV shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Daredevil and so on? No, actually, that says corporate Fox executive that it will stay within the Fox movie timeline. Oh, great. Okay, so it's confirmed to be there. And then you have the official producers of the TV series saying, oh no, it's actually not connected to them. It's in a parallel universe adjacent to the X-Men. So it's X-Men related, but you're not actually going to see any X-Men. It's just mutants. Okay, cool, I guess. That gives it a little more, leverage and room to do what you want, a little more freedom. So that way you can go off your own continuity. And then Bryan Singer comes along and says, hey guys, we all know that you love the X-Men. We all know my movies are all amazing, and all of this continuity is just fantastic. So we're just gonna go ahead and just put Legion in my continuity. What?
Yeah,
Guys, this is some hot Luke
Nick,
rants right here.
What do you
this is making more complications for the timeline again, and because he's supposed to be Professor X's son, apparently.
You guys remember that time Professor X was black?
I think I do.
We all
But
I
I think Legion could be a good quality show because of where it's going to be airing, and also because of the showrunners that did Fargo and a couple other shows that are really good quality. So
yeah,
it'll probably be good to watch.
The main lead who plays Legion in the show, his name's Noah Hawley. He talked about the show. Will, was you going to go ahead and read that?
Yeah, I can read it. So, actually,
do you not?
Yeah, no, I found it.
Okay.
It says, my approach to the Legion material is similar to Fargo, his other show, which is it's about respect for the world, but it's not about telling stories in that world that the reader is familiar with. about taking that character and really exploring, almost on an existential level, what it's like. So I would be remiss. I feel like if I didn't deconstruct this, if I didn't really try to do something for that genre that feels personal and interesting to me, and really explore if you have a character who for his whole life has believed that he's schizophrenic and is now starting to think that he may have these powers, but he doesn't know, and he doesn't know it's real, well, that's the experience the audience should have. To be put into his world is to enter something that's by definition surreal, because he's hearing things, he's seeing things, and these things, real or not real, what can you trust that you're seeing? And he's stuck in this moment until he meets a girl and he falls in love, and now he's got something to hope for, and that's the catalyst that pushes everything forward. And then casting for Dan Stevens. Yeah.
Wow.
You want me to read the second part?
Yeah, go for it.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, so when we was talking about the casting for Dan Stevens from Downton Abbey fame, I think what you need in a leading man is their real skill is that they're able to see what goes on behind their eyes. I'm not a big fan of having characters say their truths out loud. Exposition. So you have to show them. But still, the audience has to know what's going on in his head. And Dan is great for that. He's also a great romantic lead, which I think we've seen, and he has a sense of humor, which is important to me. So he picked the actor for the right reasons. It's just his... I don't think he... Truth be told, I don't think he had a decision on, like, an influence on the decision to make
Dude, you know what? Watch them play this off, like, in the first freaking episode, and they're just gonna say... you have a father. His name's Professor Xavier. Oh, where is he? Oh, he's at this place, but don't worry, you're never...
He's in New York.
Yeah, he's in New York, but we can't tell you where he is, and you're never going to go there. Oh.
Well, he's a schizophrenic in a hospital, so I assume.
You don't think he'll have, like, a cameo like Nick Fury did in, like, Season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Nope.
You think they can afford James McAvoy even on an effects budget?
Does James McAvoy look like... that like he could be this guy's father, honestly. Like, this guy looks the same age as James McAvoy.
Or would they get Patrick Stewart?
Just because people call him daddy doesn't make him a father.
Well, wouldn't they get Patrick Stewart?
Well, honestly, that's a good question, because that depends when this show takes place in the timeline.
Because I'm assuming it's present day. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, and we all know the timeline from Fox's X-Men is just so completely screwy.
Now I just threw that in the mix. Like, you know what? Fuck it. It's just cancel it.
You can't say that word. You said a bad language word.
Oh, shoot. Fudge cakes. Fraggle.
Oh, rats. Darn.
Maple syrup.
Sticks.
I'm going to say
Golly gee willikers.
We've been Schmeckledorfed. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys have any closing thoughts on this? I mean, it seems interesting, and I'm interested to see what this actor is going to bring to the character. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with it. Like,
I don't have any thoughts.
I guarantee you that they're just going to, they're kind of just going to pick and pluck out these, like, D-list or Z-list characters from the X-Men comic books and that no one's ever heard of, and kind of just generically throw them in there. Mm-hmm. And they're just going to be in there for, you know, who knows what reasons. Probably nothing significant.
I probably agree with you, honestly, man. Just the fact that they keep, like, jumbling around, like, what continuity, that doesn't give me a good hope. But
and the fact that this seems more like honestly, like, from what we've seen, it seems like a psychological thriller more than anything. Mm-hmm. Guys, I know, like, I'm a fan of the X-Men, and I would love to see good X-Men movies, even X-Men TV shows. But I just don't think this show is going to provide any superheroism in it, like, at all. I think...
Do a Monet show.
I think that this show, like, I'm almost willing to put money on it. You're not going to see costumes in this show. Like, you're not going to see
You don't see
that.
it in the movies. What do you mean? Exactly.
Now, I mean, you know, I could be completely wrong about this. I could be 100% wrong, and if I'm wrong,
you won't be.
I will admit when I'm wrong. But, like, right now, I just don't be expecting a superhero TV show. Like, honestly, like, don't be expecting costumes and capes. Like I want to see that. I wish we would get that. But I don't think we will get that because we live in an age in today where comic book movies can't be campy anymore. They have to be too smart for you kind of movies and shows. So
number 2, number 4.
Like BVS? Or...
And if they're too smart for you, that means the movies... People, you know, I'm going to stop talking. Never mind. I don't want to start up anything.
It's really late.
Honestly,
it's really late at night, and we know, Michael, you just went through some stuff, so...
When it comes to Fox,
Yeah,
you know,
like-
they always just find a way to leave you speechless.
Honestly,
you just
but-
went,
No,
you went through some...
Guys, the next topic. Should I take a hold of the show right here?
Yeah, Michael went.
When it comes, Nick, did you want to say something?
Michael went through stuff. He did. Left us hanging for like 40 minutes.
There was some technical difficulty, guys. I want to apologize.
It's okay.
To the viewers.
They've been dealt. It's been handled, as the girl from Scandal would say.
Honestly, no apology needed, Michael. It's totally cool.
Getting back to the topic of fathers abandoning their children, James Gunn talks about Ego, the Living Planet, for Guardians 2.
Yes. Finally, we get a little more insight.
That segue wasn't that bad, by the way.
Round of applause to Will, guys. He did a pretty good job there.
All right.
But Chris Pratt spoke about how Star-Lord will react to the news that his father is actually an enormous celestial body by saying, "You're going to see these characters having to endure the realities of being in a family," says Pratt. "You're talking about a guy who's been longing to know who his father is for a long time, and discover if that person lives up to the expectations he had in his head." And Gunn chimed in with the tease about Ego and what he's been doing the whole time, an ancient cosmic being who has been on the edges of the universe for eons by himself. What's he been doing, beating his dick?
No, do you guys really think that it's going to be like Ego, the living planet, though? Like, do you actually think he's going to be a literal planet? I know that
Kurt Russell?
Well, I know that Kurt Russell is going to be playing, like, he's going to look human in the film, and apparently reports are that Ego can take the form, like he kind of put a part of his consciousness into a humanoid body, and that's how.
I mean, we figured that.
Yeah, that's how he kind of travels around. So maybe it's one of those things like his heart or brain is the planet itself, but then like his mind and consciousness can be transferred from living organism to living organism.
He's reverse Wizard of Ozing them.
Exactly.
Shiznit.
Which is so weird, and honestly, like I was thinking about it, it kind of upsets me a little bit that James Gunn just flat out said it. Because he's like, "No, I promise you it's not a spoiler," but it kind of is a spoiler. The fact that you told us who his father is, and he's like, "Well, it's not going to be a spoiler when it comes time to see the film." Well, I think some of us, like me, I kind of wanted to wait until I saw the film to find out who his father is. Now I know, like several months in advance who his father is. That kind of just took an element out for me. I'm still hyped for the film. I want to see it really badly. Please, James Gunn or anyone on that cast and crew, don't spoil anything else for us. Please. Yeah, anyways, I'm sorry.
Nah, man, you're good. Nick, what about you? What do you think about this news about Ego living
Ego?
on the edge of the Omniverse?
Yeah, well, he said that Ego's an ancient living being or something, or an ancient, like an elder of the universe. Like, is he...
like an ancient
that's interesting.
one.
That's very interesting. I wonder if they're going to kind of retrofit Ego's origin into being a part of the Elders. Like,
That is
like the Elders, like the Collector, the Grandmaster, so on and so on.
Probably.
I hope so.
That'd be a good way to tie it in for Infinity.
It would be really practical, and it would be that connective tissue that Marvel likes to do. So it'd be very interesting.
It's all connected.
It's all one house.
Yeah, I don't know, Michael. How do you feel about it, bro?
Well, the whole Ego thing, like you're mentioning, him just putting it out there, it is kind of a spoiler because there are some people like you, and like I kind of wanted it to be a secret too because they kind of teased it in what's it called?
Agreed.
What was that one movie they teased it in? Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
So what was that?
They teased it in Thor, man. You didn't know?
Yeah, like the way they kind of made it seem like it was going to be something that you would want to wait till the next movie, but I buy it. I mean, cool. Let's. I'm ready to see Ego.
Right.
How that's going to go about.
Let's do it.
Giant Kurt Russell space face.
My one hope for the film, more than anything, other than big magical space krakens, is to see Kurt Russell's face on an actual planet.
Oh, I want to see.
With, like,
I want
all
to see
the facial
space,
hair and stuff.
Like I want to see a massive Kurt Russell face CG'd into a planet.
Nick, do you think you could Photoshop that?
Well,
I think Boss Logic already did.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Boss Logic
did
it already. Yeah, he did it. Like, you can find it on the internet.
Okay,
It's
but
glorious.
Nick, do you think you could Photoshop it and... You know what, I'm not going to say it.
Give him his handlebar mustache and everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Like the handlebar mustache he has in the Hateful Eight. That one.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but...
Well, I think we have some viewer questions.
Actually, we have 2 more topics, Luke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon?
Yeah. Too soon. Speaking of old men, Steve Rogers, no longer Cap for Infinity War, which, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I made a video about this. Apparently, they were talking about how, like, at the end of Civil War, when he, like, drops his shield and everything, and obviously, when he breaks out the Avengers from the, what is that
42
thing?
The raft?
The raft, yeah, he breaks them out. He's wearing, like, this black stealth gear or something, so I don't... Is he gonna be Nomad now, or what is he?
Probably.
Was he wearing black stealth gear? I could have sworn it was like a brown leather jacket.
I thought it was... Yeah, I think it wasn't...
No, I don't know, he had some black whatever on.
I don't remember.
Like, he's done, but I know one thing for sure, Secret Avengers confirmed.
Hey.
Is he gonna link up with Coulson and them, or...?
Wait, is Spider-Man officially on the Avengers now?
No,
I think he's
so.
the tagging for now.
He's a tagging member.
No, I'm pretty sure, like... Because, like, the way... Remember that conversation he had with Tony? He's like, alright, you're taking a break now, kid? That kind of makes me believe that.
He's Tony's sidekick.
Pretty much.
Even though he could
that's
kill
lame,
Tony.
dude.
Like, theoretically, he could.
No, I kind of agree with you, Nick. That is pretty lame.
Well, he's also just Spider-Man. Like, he just started.
Tony Stark could act as
kill him.
a second father figure, though, to Peter.
Mm-hmm.
He could Gwen Stacy Tony Stark if he felt like it. He really could.
You guys didn't hear that Tony's going to be Uncle Ben's replacement?
Oh, jeez.
Aunt May and Iron Man together.
I don't know how I feel about you being my uncle dad. He's about to get
But
hit
thanks
with
for this
like
iPad.
Yeah, he's about to be like Tyga's kid, have his own dad be his uncle at the same time.
The Iron Uncle Dad.
I don't know how I feel about you being my uncle daddy.
So back on topic. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that the Russos would say that this early on. Before we don't know when is Captain America going to appear next. I mean, so far he's only confirmed for Infinity War Part 1 and 2, but
he better not be in Black Panther. Winter Soldier neither.
I don't know, man. You know,
keep those old white men on
those
ice.
supposed script leaks kind of did have they kind of had Bucky in there, like he's in the film.
Bucky has no use in Wakandan politics. He has nothing to do with that battle.
You don't think so?
No, not in the slightest.
Really?
What could the one-armed man contribute?
That's true. Yeah, he didn't.
That's like me getting a prosthetic implant and trying to help Obama fight on the front lines of war.
Yeah.
In just my t-shirt and jeans. So
let's say in Black Panther he gets out. Then Steve Rogers went completely dark and underground he has his operations running with the Secret Avengers, off the grid completely. But he's not running around as Captain America anymore. He's running around as just some random vigilante. I guess we'll just, for the sake of it, we'll call him Nomad. And someone needs to fill that role of Captain America, because let's face it, Captain America, he may not have the powers of Superman, but he brings the hope that Superman brings from DC. Captain America is that shining beacon of hope and justice in the Marvel Universe. So I think someone needs to fill those shoes. Who better to fill those shoes than Bucky?
Well, he's frozen right now.
He's
also missing.
I know
an arm.
he's a capsicle right now.
But he can do
that's
that
what I'm saying.
an
In Black Panther, we could see him get unthawed and get his arm reattached and pick up his shield.
I am fine with them having a cameo on the film. I don't want them having an impact on the plot. They need to like RDJ and Spider-Man Homecoming that.
Yeah. I don't think that he'll be,
like I don't need to see like Bucky throwing hands with Eric Killmonger and then get the arm ripped off again by Michael B. Jordan.
Too soon, man.
Actually,
Too soon.
I would like to see that, just to see Michael B. Jordan rip the arms off of Bucky.
Wait, question. If he gets his arm
to
fixed, would it be vibranium? Like a whole vibranium arm?
Probably, because Wakanda has.
Do you guys want to see Ulysses Claw again?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I absolutely love and adore Andy Serkis.
I loved Andy Serkis.
I love anything and everything that Andy Serkis does as an actor. Like he's so perfect in every way. Like I just love everything that he's in. So I definitely want to see more of him. You know, would be another interesting element to bring in. In
the Savage Lands.
The Savage Lands would be cool.
Well, that was actually our next topic.
I know it was.
Transitions for days.
There's a rumor going around. Not really a rumor. So, what's the actor's name for Coulson again?
Clark Gregg.
Clark
Oh,
Gregg.
Scoopos.
Clark Gregg posted a photo on his social media saying it was like a picture, I think, of a dinosaur and like a girl in a ripped bikini thing, some 50,000 years BC type ish, and
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Yes,
no, she devil.
but he was saying this new time slot may open some doors for us. And it kind of implies that maybe we'll see Savage Lands. I doubt it.
Screw Savage Land, really dude. Cool. I want my Weird World.
That'd be really cool to see Savage Lands, but I don't think they have the budget for it to make it look good.
This is for TV, correct?
Yeah, for Agents of Shield. Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield goes to the Savage Lands, dude. I want to see them go to Attilan.
Actually, I would. Oh, that'd be dope, yo.
Which they totally teased us because in season 2 they made us believe that they found the city.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
They very much did.
The Inhuman City, literally all it was this stupid ruin that just killed one of my favorite characters. Like it was nothing. It was just literally it was a Deus Ex Machina that was put in there so Daisy could get her powers and kill off Agent Triplet. That really upset me.
Spoilers.
Whatever. That came out over a year
spoiler.
ago. That came out over a year ago.
Lou's like, fuck it, I'm ranting. I mean,
well, you guys remember that episode when they revealed like those coordinates to this massive ancient underground city?
Yeah,
You're like, oh my god, they found it. It's the Inhuman City. Nope.
No, they didn't.
You know what? Maybe they're leading up to like maybe at that point in Marvel, like they're actually like bigging up the Inhumans, or like maybe we'll actually show like that Attilan and like freaking bigger Inhumans, and then they realize, oh wait, we're on TV. Never mind, and they just switched plans.
You know, stuff like that sadly does happen all the time in TV.
It's unfortunate.
Honestly. But hey, I guess we're getting Savage Land, right?
Do you guys buy that? Yeah. I'm like, I'm mixed on it. I'm like, if you guys do it and you can do a decent job, then
they would have to.
Right.
They would have to open up the multiverse for that, though, wouldn't they?
Probably. I mean, Doctor Strange.
I mean, that's true. I wonder.
That could be a tie-in.
It could be November. It could be a mid-season.
I wonder if Doctor Strange is actually going to have an impact on Agents of Shield at all.
I love my favorite show, Agents of Shield. Honestly, if I saw was it Agent May and Quake just riding like through the jungle on Velociraptors, that would be it. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, that TV CG budget though.
I don't care. I honestly don't care. That would just thrill the 14.
They put all the budget into that one episode in the Savage Lands or whatever.
They put the budget into like a 10-second snippet of just that. They like do the Jurassic World scene of them on motorcycles next to like dinosaurs riding through the jungle, and that's it. That's just how the mid-season closes. It's like, that's it. This is the greatest show ever.
Right.
That would satisfy.
There's a lot of talk actually that Shield this is the last season because of the ratings and everything. I don't know if there's any validity to that though. Or...
I mean, season 2 was great, but I definitely fell off in the middle of season 3.
I think then people are like just saying that because it's getting a later time slot, and then they keep bumping it every year or something like that. So people are just thinking, okay, maybe they're gonna just exit off after this season.
I mean, they're bumping it to avoid clash with the CW, because that's what used to happen before, is that I would have to pick between Flash and Agents.
Oh, yeah, that used to happen too. I mean, if I had to guess, I think it's going to end soon. Probably after
they're moving it to that death slot at 10 p.m.
Dude, 10 to 11, catch our reviews like hella early in the morning now, because then your boy's not staying up that late.
Yeah, y'all getting to wake up to reviews now. Yeah. But, I think we have said everything we have said and exhausted all of our possible topics. Oh! Speed thing, really fast. Have you guys seen the photos of the old Spider-Man suit from Civil War that have been jumping around?
Interesting, yes.
It's so weird, man. Like, what happened? They just changed that in post or something?
That was like the original suit, I'm assuming, but then they had him go back and reshoot. Not even reshoot. They just had him do his scenes in a CG like suit because you
So
can see the.
so he
you can
had
see the,
he had a practical suit then.
He did have a practical suit, but it wasn't the same suit.
But then they changed.
It was a different suit.
But they changed the design for the actual shooting of his scenes.
Wait, where are those photos at? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Like the suit was actually. I like that suit a little bit better. Like
I do too. I like it better than the one he has in the movie.
Yeah, like
I actually
the spider symbol was a lot better. I don't know, man. That just looked more comic booky to me.
It actually didn't have any ab details on it either.
No, and
it
did
have the raised webs. The front design,
had
the back design
had actual black webbing, like real black webbing on the suit, and I'm like, oh man, this looks so cool. It looks so cool.
You can see him walking around it. There's a picture. There's scenes of him flipping in it, and then you can actually see the other scenes, like of him fighting.
You're gonna have to link us to that because I want to watch those.
Yeah, I did not get any of that. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see him?
I saw the photo. That was about it, to be honest.
Yeah, they're flying all over Instagram. I'll see if I can find some after this.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't believe it.
I'm interested to see when he's gonna get that suit then, or like how they're gonna.
Hopefully, in this movie, like.
Dude, so that's the real difference then between Marvel and DC films. Like DC films use real sets and images, and then Marvel uses green screen with fake suits.
One of the deleted scenes leaked, and you can see it was the scene that the Russo brothers were talking about, where Falcon and Bucky had the shield for a split second.
Yeah,
it is actually that scene because Black Widow stands over the explosion. War Machine is flying around trying to shoot at him. Cap throws the shield that War Machine hits him. No, I'm sorry. Cap gets shot. Bucky picks up the shield, throws it at War Machine. Falcon picks up the recoil and throws it back down to Bucky, and he gives it back to Cap.
Jeez, what a nice little nod.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta give you one of those.
To the two other Captain Americas, man. That's awesome.
But they took it out because they said it was one of the moments during the fight scene where they felt that there was a little bit of the tension was leaving, and they just thought it was a hair too long.
Yeah.
So it's like you can see the green screen in the back, but you can see the explosion and the not fully detailed War Machine flying around. But yeah, I'll see if I can find you guys those clips for later. But now, you know what time it is.
What's that?
It's a duel?
It's my favorite part of the show.
Yes, it's time to comments. So, our first question, as I scroll down the page, is from Waru, who says, since Squirrel Girl is going to be on New Warriors, can we get Marvel Luke prepared for her by watching the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon version of Squirrel Girl?
Fine, I'll do it, Waru, just for you.
Just for Waru.
Alright, so that's answered. This is more of a comment, but he also asked, imagine Marvel, Luke, and Deadpool having a rap-off. Luke, do you rap?
No, sir, I don't rap. However, me and my friend Justin were actually talking the other day. For those of you who don't know, I vape. I am in the vaping community.
I'll vape with
I worked in a vape shop for a while.
You vape, bro?
Yeah, so I vape, bro. But yeah, so me and my friend Justin were talking. We are going to start writing a trap rap for vaping.
Do it, bro. I'll send you the beat.
Oh my god.
So I will actually begin to start writing some raps lyrics here shortly.
Dude, I will happily help you put in on that.
Dude, I've never I've written rap lyrics before, but I've never written trap rap.
We can talk about that later.
Yo, can I interject
a
a side comment though? Just came out to me randomly, like the thought.
Sure.
I feel like Cyclops would be so good at writing emotional raps. I don't know why I thought of that.
Because he's always in his feelings, man. Have you seen the way he talks about Jean? Did you see him in Wolverine and the X-Men?
Oh my god.
He was nothing but pouty, just like, but we gotta find Jean.
Dude, Scott Summers is like the ultimate whiner.
Yeah, he pulls some like really like fucking.
He's like Drake with lasers.
Dude, he whines and whines and cries and whines. Get out of here.
Like I said, he's Drake with concussive blast.
Yep.
Anyways, next question is from Jalen, who says, which legacy heroes from Miles to Kamala live up to the mantle in your opinion? It's actually a pretty good question. Let's start this off with Nick.
From Miles to Kamala, those are the only two options, or what?
No, I think he means like any of the legacy heroes.
Oh.
I suppose.
I don't know. What are there? What's there to choose from?
There's Ironheart, but she just like came out just recently.
No.
There's a freak diddly ton.
I always liked Miles, but the only issue is that his comics got progressively worse, so...
Yeah.
For some reason, dude, like it's
I don't know.
it's a Brian Michael Bendis effect.
It's the Bendis touch.
He
And
started
when
off
you write
strong, dude.
over 300 issues
Yeah,
of
he
a
started off
character.
strong, but even now,
Starts to-
like his current Miles run is a little weaker.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll say Miles, I guess.
What about you, Michael?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with my boy Miles as well, and I'm gonna totally agree with Nick as his book is progressively getting worse. It started off really good, and then the dude got too much shit on his plate. I don't know. What other legacy heroes are there? What? Falcon?
Miles, Kamala,
Falcon
Nova,
as
Ghost Rider, Cap.
Yeah,
What about
I was actually gonna say Ghost Rider. I'm really digging Robbie Reyes.
what about Amadeus Shulk?
Oh yeah,
He's
Amadeus
kinda cool.
Shulk is another one. Technically, actually no, she doesn't count because she's the first. And there's a buttload of spiders. So many. But yeah, Luke, Luke, you said Ghost Rider?
Yeah, I was saying Ghost Rider. I've been reading Robbie Reyes, some of his books, and I've really been enjoying them. So
I'm gonna take this a more technical route. Black Panther, because he technically is a legacy hero.
okay, that's kind of a cop out.
It is definitely a cop out. If I
He's
had to
admitting
say,
to
if I had to go against that, it'd be a toss up between Miles and Kamala.
Okay.
Because Miles, like, I followed dedicatedly strong, but Kamala I relate to. Like, I relate to them both equally in very different ways.
Actually, wait, I just realized. Technically, Bucky Cap is a legacy hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's why.
Actually,
I
I
said
would.
Caps,
I'm going to change my answer to that actually because I really liked when
Brubaker?
Okay.
the Ed Brubaker run when Bucky made me love that character. But yeah,
Yeah, because like there's a lot of new young legacy heroes like Riri and Miles and Kamala, but there are older legacy heroes that people just kind of forget.
I know you say Riri, and I'm like, wait, Rihanna's a legacy hero? What?
Yeah, man, you didn't know Rihanna was a superhero?
Shite.
The power of the Puma.
well, Beyonce is.
Speaking
Beyonce
of
was
speaking of crazy people in Hollywood, did you guys see where Chris Brown got in a standoff with SWAT?
We can talk about that later.
Dude, I saw the Snapchat of him just like complaining, and I'm like, I don't understand the context. Like, why is he bitching to this
I
camera?
did see the live cast, and I saw apparently his videos on Facebook.
Dude, he went crazy. Like he went off the deep end.
What did he do? Was he like,
Who would you cast as Chris
Dude,
Brown
he
in the
walked.
MCU?
He put a gun up. He put a gun up to a lady's head.
What?
She called the cops. He went to his house, locked himself in the house, and then he kept posting videos, like crazy videos. Like, dude, his like eyes were sunken in. He looked like he was cracked out of his mind. And
He was like, come back with a warrant and you can come right in. He threw a bag out with like drugs and shenanery in it.
yeah, he's like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't never gonna do nothing. You ain't going. He's like, come get me. I'm like, what?
come at me, bro?
Yeah,
Dude, who's gonna play him in the inevitable biopic?
I will. Me and Will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We'll both play him. CBC.
What's the
Brown
next
cast.
question, by the way? We can get out of here.
We
The next
turned into
question
TMZ.
is from Disciple of Fear. Who is each of your guys' favorite character in the comics and the MCU? Ooh. You ask.
Oh, that is a loaded question. We'll be here all day answering. Jesus, that's a
Well, I mean, we don't have to go into
short
like,
question with a
super
long
detail.
answer that could go on forever. But
But all right, Luke, favorite comic character and then MCU.
I would probably say Captain America for both.
Okay.
Yep.
Nick, what about you?
Wait, I take that back. Spider-Man, then Captain America.
Okay.
I don't know. I really do actually like the Daredevil comics because I've been reading those a lot recently, like the older stuff. So, like, I really like him and stuff, and obviously Cap. Anything that Frank Miller wrote for Marvel is good. So yeah, and then in terms of the movie stuff, I'm trying to think who is my favorite MCU character. I guess I kind of like Hawkeye the most, actually. Like, surprisingly, I like Jeremy Renner's performance a lot. So,
Cool. Michael, what about you?
I'm gonna go ahead and say for comic, I feel like Miles is like the cop out answer for me, just because
if it's your favorite, it's your favorite.
No judging here.
Wait, what voice was that? What?
No judging here.
Okay, then I'm going to say Miles.
What about the MCU?
Wow.
What's your favorite MCU character?
My favorite MCU character? I'm gonna go and say...
What did you turn into a gay man with that voice?
You know what my favorite MCU character
What did
is?
Michael turn into Dieter?
Welcome to the
with that
racist cast, everybody.
on that
Yeah.
voice?
My favorite
The
MCU
homophobo
character
cast.
is gonna
Everybody.
be the kid from Iron Man 3.
Jeez.
Okay.
No.
Dude, his performance was so strong. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm still
Actually-
pissed at that kid because he made fun of Tony when he was going through PTSD. That actually pissed me off.
Guys, you remember that
Yeah.
time that Man-Thing got referenced in that film?
Yeah.
And that time that
Yeah.
his wife was in the film?
Yeah, and then they blew her up. She was hot, but then she blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
I actually like Scarlet Witch a lot in the MCU too. She's my second favorite
Oh,
character.
dude, she's bad.
That's just because you like Liz Olsen.
Oh,
Yeah,
you must have
I
loved
like-
that scene with them together then.
Yeah, I like both. I like Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch as a pair.
Oh, yeah, they're fantastic. They have really good chemistry.
Yeah, those leather pants do favor her.
Yeah.
But my favorite comic character, it sounds like such a stereotype, but Spider-Man, because he's one of the few characters whose origin I've actually read pretty fairly into. I think I have his first 15 issues sitting around somewhere in my house.
Huh.
Like,
Well, you have
like actually-
Amazing Spider-Man 1 through 15. Jeez, you gotta get them slabs and sell them. And
yeah, they're not originals, but
Oh.
'cause they have like Family Guy ads in them. But
They
that's
like
but
reprint
my
issue,
aunt
they
bought 'em.
reprint 41.
Yeah, I read them when I was in like late elementary, early middle school, or something like that. My favorite MCU is Black Panther because the minute he came on screen, I almost screamed in my chair.
I dig it.
dude, he sucks though.
All right. Huh?
He sucks though.
I will fight you, sir.
I think we have one more question, don't we?
Let's get her
Eric,
done. Ask Marvelite. Hashtag.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, Eric.
Do you agree that Benjamin Bratt is probably voicing Dormammu since he's listed on the film cast?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't see what does he have a mystery role?
His role hasn't been confirmed for anyone.
Then it
yet.
might
He's
be.
just kind of there
Then
on
it's
the cast.
probably going to be Dormammu.
Yeah, shout out to
Well,
Eric. That's a good question, dude.
I mean, they didn't have Josh Brolin on the cast list when Avengers came out, so I don't know. He could be anybody. He could be nobody. They had they cast Scott Eastwood and Common in Suicide Squad. They were in there for
They were nobodies, dude.
They were a total for 2 breaths. That is how long they both had time on the screen. So we don't know.
Oh
but
yeah,
will see.
we cool, Mr. J.
we cool. Get shot. The end.
Oh yeah, Common was in that movie.
Yeah, he
Oh my
was.
god, he was probably my favorite person in that movie, to be honest.
Oh, for quick note, Disciple of Fear, Howard the Duck is canon to the MCU.
Yeah, that was kind of an odd question to ask because he's
Since
already in the MCU.
Oh wait, I kind of do want to do this. There is one sitting way at the bottom.
Okay.
and we can end it after this.
Perfect.
So from TF HUD, he says, "Guys, I love your podcast." Hey, thanks, buddy. So my question is, how would you guys do a Spider-Man Daredevil crossover? Pitch that.
MCU? I'm assuming?
I'm assuming. Assuming?
No go MCU because remember Daredevil can't show up in a movie.
But if we were God,
Don't remind
King,
me.
Based Lord, ASAP, Trap, Feige,
Here's my pitch.
how do we do it?
Here's my
On
pitch.
Netflix.
It would be a Netflix movie, actually a high budget Netflix movie. Daredevil and Spider-Man team up with Blade to take down
Morbius?
Dracula.
Morbius?
Ooh.
No, to take down Dracula.
Oh, like Dracula.
But the three of them come across Morbius, who is said to lead them to Dracula, but Morbius is very reluctant to help them. So I don't know. It's an interesting pitch. I've always wanted to see Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Blade share the screen together.
Dude, that'd be so epic.
Yeah.
Be pretty
See,
cool.
I wanted a Daredevil and Spider-Man thing, but well, with Tom Holland, no.
Yeah, Nick, you really
It's
don't
like a
like
little
Tom Holland.
12-year-old twerp. That
Yeah.
that won't work with the gritty
guy said
world of Daredevil.
He really doesn't like Tom. Poor Tom.
He sounds like a 12-year-old girl. He can't fit in with Daredevil. He'll get like his ass kicked by a blind man.
Okay, I do like Tom
Ouch.
Holland's performance as Peter Parker, but you are absolutely right, Nick. Like, his voice just kind of makes me screech a little bit inside.
Really?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
guess
like,
I'm the only one not bothered
like,
by it. But
like I can tell that his accent is exaggerated because, well, he's British for one.
yeah, well, you can always tell with British people.
Yeah. He's British. He exaggerates it, and he sounds like he's like 12.
Would you rather him sound like me?
Yes.
Dude, I wanted a Spider-Man, like an adult, like veteran Peter Parker in this
Actually,
universe. But
you know,
Yeah, I
that's
wanted
funny.
that too,
That's
but
funny because
the only
if
way
you go
that
back,
I guess they could introduce
if
him.
you go back, you can still find them on Reddit or 4chan. Or actually, WikiLeaks is another good website to find them on. You can find those Sony leaked emails, and in those emails, somewhere they actually talk about doing a 30-year-old Peter Parker who is married and has a child. And it would have been called Superior Spider-Man. And it would have been Spider-Man after, like, the peak of his superheroism in his career. And it would have been a version of... what's that one comic arc with Kraven the Hunter?
Kraven's Last Hunt?
Yeah, Kraven's Last Hunt. It would have been that adaptation. And Peter would have been, like, 30 years old. He would have been running Parker Industries by that point. That was actually one of the pitches that they had actually discussed when taking Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man for like the 4th film or something.
wow,
like
that sounds like a good. Yeah, I
Talk
want
about
that.
confusing the audience. Do you know how confused people would be? Wait, what?
Right.
What? How did... Wait a minute. That's not Andrew Goff. Hold on a second. None of this doesn't matter.
Anyways, Michael, what would you pitch for a Spider-Man Daredevil crossover? So we can,
Oh yeah, we were talking about
I'll do
that.
mine.
Spider-Man Daredevil. I would what Luke said. I would make it on Netflix. Maybe not. A movie is actually a better idea than I thought. I was gonna say maybe like a 2-episode thing. So yeah, I would say movie on Netflix, high budget, and it's just Daredevil's trying to take down the Kingpin again, because then we know that's gonna happen season 3. And then Spider-Man just manages to hop in.
Right.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure like Spider-Man would like if the Kingpin do some next stuff, he might be involved in that. I don't know if because he's more of a street level thug, right?
Yeah. If I had to do it, I'd wait a couple of years, probably like 5 more years. Daredevil probably would have already been done. Maybe around Infinity War or some mess like that. But probably do like Michael said, and just have them both be going after Kingpin. Maybe Kingpin put a hit out on I don't know, maybe he put a hit out on Aunt May or something, or she was an old lady that got caught in the crossfire. Maybe axe her off and have them start going into a black suit. Him and Daredevil team up. They have to they fight each other because Kingpin's a master manipulator. Then they wind up having to work it out and, fight him off.
Ooh.
Oh no, that was a very odd stream of consciousness, but just it'd be a funny way to introduce the black suit. Well, not introduce, but kind of reuse the black suit, and maybe
That would be
Peter
cool,
Parker has
actually.
some yeah, it could have Peter. It'd be a more mature Peter Parker,
And we could totally have
Like,
Daredevil teaching him responsibility or some shit. Be like, you can't use his
Yeah.
power. Like the kind of talk he had with Punisher.
yeah, because kind of Peter wouldn't have been used to dealing with so much the darker parts of Manhattan,
Exactly.
of New York. But yeah, so that has been the show. Do not forget to put that hashtag #AskMarvelite in the comment section.
Don't forget it, guys.
Don't forget it. Don't forget it. And we will answer your questions.
Yes.
But
Smash
that'd
that
have been-
like button.
You beat me
Smash
to it.
that subscribe button.
Guys, smash that mother freaking fudging like button if you enjoyed this
Smash
episode.
that
Like,
motherfucking
smash it as
button.
hard as you possibly can.
Smash that like.
Dude, this reminds me of this one video where this guy was screaming.
No, don't
No,
do it.
we're closing-
Don't do
we're
it.
closing the
Thank-
show.
We gotta put
thank-
that- we gotta
Thanks for
include
coming,
that.
guys. We will catch you
Yes.
next week
Don't-
on the next
Don't forget
episode.
to
That's all
like,
for this
comment,
week,
subscribe
folks.
To Hybrid Network. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're a real nugget. Anyways, I'm Will. With me this week we had Luke,
Later.
Nick.
Wait, hang on, I gotta put that
No,
video on.
No, you don't.
Leave.
And Michael. Say
Yo,
goodnight,
okay.
Michael. All right, later, pretty people.
Later.
Alright.